Transfixed. This is where you fall. Overruled.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtahan, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine. Enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Everlasting as the moon!
Solidify!
Be crushed!
Stabilize!
Overruled!
Solidify!
Crumble! From rock to dust! Sooner or later, there is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Stabilize!
Fisher! Cowardly insects! Crumble!
Gather!
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Witness my arms.
Solidify!
Shifting sands do not the
I will have order.
mountains.
Transfixed.
Gather!
Yeah.
Fisher!
Laid bare.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be. Gather!
Overruled.
Solidify! Gather!
Crumble!
Laid bare.
The enraged
Stabilize.
Earth will not absolve you!
Gather!
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Stabilize!
Fisher!
Gather!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Solidify!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Laid bare.
This is order!
Crumble!
Stabilize!
Detestable!
Gather!
Overruled.
Fisher!
Everlasting as the moon.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you! Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Solidify!
Laid bare.
Morax, you think you can destroy me?
Gather! Stabilize!
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Solidify!
The enraged Earth
Gather!
will not absolve you!
Rise! Solidify!
Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Laid bare.
Stabilize!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Overruled.
I will have order! Solidify! Gather!
Crumble!
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Fisher! Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Eishtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. Ejdaha.
During the battle, you imbued us with...
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. I am heaven and earth, yin and yang.
No!
When the seal loosened, your power, that's when it occurred.
The audacity!
I was barely caught.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had you...
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all. It's been so long.
There would be no harm in it.
Ejdaha was once of the memories of rocks do not lack erosion. Ejdaha.
What would you expect?
This much is true. In the beginning, erosion. Morax shared with us some of it, and so we became you. And from your will, I am your...
No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence.
No, no!
Morax,
A lord over...
you forgot that which you, all powers under heaven, rise and fall.
A star appears within the wild. Strange.
You are in the wilderness.
No!
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied?
I had to make amends. So, Morax.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're more...
As you please.
I never did forget your gift.
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the...
Your power is nearly... Shall we get going? You...
Surely the pressing matter is still that...
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
So there you are. My men and I, we found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well, thank you.
So you're taking them...
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued...
Kunjun, we should be
Not I. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too...
You always did have a...
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet they're...
Ajdaha.
I consent.
Today I am just...
Even you...
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue...
And how will Liyue fare without Rex?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life, that's unimportant. You may live forever.
I do not pretend to
Were it not so,
You've brought us...
that day in the chasm,
A heart of stone is...
you chose justice.
The movements of the earth...
Hence, do not forget that old friend.
Thank you, Ajdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be...
Whoa. That...
In fact, we have yet to... He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ajdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.